What spirit can we be in when it comes to our people who are just prancing around the street?
Right.
I'm like, God, keep giving. This alone is compassion. What more do you need? This alone is compassion, as the scripture said.
Yeah.
So now you need what? Smooth things? It says, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. So this is why we're in a sorrowful state. Because we've been increased to find out about the wickedness of our people. Us as men are what they call heterosexual males. We've been increased on the knowledge of our own women. You don't think we want to be with our women too? We're not saying this in a scorn. We're saying it as righteous rulers looking at the situation at hand for what it is.
It's too much, man. It's fucked up, man.
If we had sons, we couldn't direct our sons to our women.
Nope.
And then you got the fucking nerve to say, this ain't gonna take no white women, but you're gonna give him some black gargantua who's waiting to get popped to poke the needle to put his ass on child support. You ain't ever Brittany Jenner?
That's a fucking demon,
oh my God,
the
bro.
bitch put in her caption on her picture.
But where the black woman at?
Meanwhile, because she's preying on people, man.
Preying on Jake, bro. And then now the bitch is doing a seminar for young Jakes what to watch out for.
Oh my God.
What?
This place is hell.
So what am I supposed to do as a man? You know? That's why, man, you be having brothers, you know, that become a unit for a while.
Yeah. Man.
When I first came into the truth, I was a eunuch for a whole year, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Through the spirit, though.
That's a beautiful spirit.
You know, a whole year, man.
And what's that term that Yahushua said? Being single-eyed, man.
Yeah.
You know, cast off more thoughts, man. Because listen, man, these wicked-ass females, they give you stress, man. You know, like listen, man, these fucking are fucking vain, man. You know,
they're not really with it.
Yeah, man.
It's like streets. You know, but that's why she shall be stumped down as the light of the streets.
That's right.
You know,
And that's why Eli said, not your business.
Right. I know a call for that, but real quick, give me Zay 3 and 12 off the shop.
I read this one last
Yeah, Ezekiel.
It's Ezekiel 9 and 5. And to the others, there's two more, my bad.
Yeah.
And to the others he said in my hearing, go you after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity, slay utterly old and young.
Old and young, man. All right, listen. When it comes to judgment, all right, from Yahweh Shema Shai, age does not matter. You know, old and young. You know, even Esau know that. You know, hey, listen, we gonna juice them up from 5 to 11. You know, 85 and fucking 100 years old. You know.
I believe they said Nick Cannon's child was 4 months old.
5 months old.
5 months old. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Oh, he was 5 months old. That's probably, he probably got, his woman probably got bit up. You know? So that was all that shit, because he, you know, they said he had a brain tumor.
Yeah.
So where'd that tumor, what caused a tumor? You know?
Right. And a baby though.
And they're probably like, you know, he's already gonna go anyways. Let's just get him.
Yeah, yep.
It says both maids and little children and women.
Both maids, little children, and a woman. You know, what's that? Job 4 and 7. You know, it said what? Whoever perished being innocent, man. And guess what? A lot of you wicked ass women are not innocent.
Hell.
Going back to what the brother said earlier, a lot of these kids are evil, man. You know, fucking toting guns, smoking weed. You know, 2 years old, smoking, fucking toting cigarettes, man.
Calling us old.
You got children that talk back to their parents.
Yeah.
I remember when that girl they'll get put to the fucking wall, man.
Yeah.
You know, talking back to your mom and dad. Nah. But nowadays,
Take it right down by the lake. Right.
you know,
Right now.
Nowadays, the children call the cops on their
Yep.
parents.
Mhm.
Because they don't got the man. You're bugging. That wouldn't happen.
I remember one day my pops told me, he said, man, I'm going to cave your fucking chest.
Hell yeah.
That shit. Yeah, let's. Yeah.
Gotta relax.
Yeah. Get your ass beat.
That's why you need that presence there. You need the whole shit. I got to listen to you. Call the It says, slay utterly old and young, and both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then that began at the ancient men, which will be for the house.
And guess what? That's us, man. You know, hey, Lord's will, man. You know, and which we believe that. You know, the hopeful elect. All right, the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, that stand so stiffly for Him. You know, because right now people, you know, people are not, you know, what's the word? Acknowledging or regarding the ways of the Most High, you know, but the prophets and servants, man. And that's why it says these men are going to rejoice over the destruction of Babylon. All right, because right now people are not, you know, like they're not signing crying, man. You know, they're not taking thought of, you know, the ways of the Most High, man. But we are, man. You know.
Yep. It's Isaiah 3. Let me read this real quick to Spirit. This is Isaiah 2:12. I'll start at 11. It says, "The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low."
Ooh, and what do it say, man? Pride goes before destruction, man. People here are proud, man. Especially these women, man. People here are proud, man. All right, 2/3 Israelites, man. Hell, even Israelites, you know, amongst the truth, so-called, man. All right, they're proud. You know, constantly serving the world while still so-called serving the Most High. All right, but guess what? The Most High is not mocked, man. You got niggas in the truth doing all kinds of things. Being rebels. You know, blaspheming. You know, that's pride. You know, that's great pride. But guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai is going to stop your mouth and humble you. You know.
But then we're supposed to be in unity.
Right, unity.
I'm supposed to be unity with a proud demon.
Right, man. Come on, man. Unity. That's BS. And speaking of pride, give me a Baba shot. Oh, yeah. And then after that, give me the second edge 850.
I'm gonna get that first.
The water.
This is Second Esdras 8, verse 50. "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
Hey, Slocky, bro. What's that term in the world when they say Mary loves company? And guess who's the company? These people out here, man. Misery and people are gonna come together as one. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna bestow great misery upon the people. Because why? Because you got to go in great pride. Okay? Plain and simple. All right? They're not serving Yahweh Shema Shai. They're serving Satan. All right? And them doing that, the result is what? Harsh judgment. All right?
It says pride go before destruction, man. Pride ruins relationships, friendships, job opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people didn't want to be out here because they're prideful.
Yeah, very
cold for me to be out there.
Who are you to say it's too cold for you to be out here? But Esau tells your ass to get out there, you're gonna be out there.
Yep.
Right. For fucking $16 an hour.
Man.
So he's gonna tax and dip in before you get in.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Got another one. This is Second Esdras 15 and 18. "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid."
Because of their pride, listen, all these things are going to happen very, very soon. Because of what? Because of their pride, man. You know, because of the lack of goods, because of their pride, because of the being envy of the neighbor. You know, what's that scripture in Matthew? The love of many is going to wax cold, and the word cold means what? Psycho. You know, the Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put psychotic spirits on these people, you know, to be psychotic. You know,
spirits created for vengeance.
Oh, that's it, right there. That's it, man.
Continency.
Yeah.
Off the cross yards. That's how y'all say it.
Yeah, you said it right. Off the cross yards, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to wreak havoc, you know, upon America, you know, through these spirits out here, man.
And that's why we out here so fervent, telling you, just repent, just humble down. I mean, we know it's only for the elect, but that's what we're calling out to, man. Of course, you're gonna have a large number of our people who's gonna come in once you see the miracles, once you see the power, because that's just how the Lord said the movie.
But we spoke about earlier, all right? Yahweh Shema Shai is a God of mercy as well, man. But guess what? He's also a God of judgment, all right? It says what? He says, "I kill, I make alive." All right, balance, man.
We're going back to the power. Yahweh Shai got his notoriety from his miracles.
Yeah,
then his name began to be great
Right.
Names, bread.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much that woman. That's a very beautiful account, Luke. When that woman, she was sick for all those years, and she said, "You know what? If I could just touch him, I'm gonna be okay." You know. So that's when a lot of people gonna be coming into the faith, man.
Which is spiritual because that's us. The woman had an issue of blood, and we are referred to as a removed woman.
Right.
So when the Lord healed her because of her faith, that's us being healed because of our faith.
That's great, man. See,
people don't have that spirit to equate that to us as a nation. They see woman, and now, well, look, woman. Like, you're very selfish, man. What about our nation?
Right. Yeah, it says in Jeremiah that thou art a comely and delicate and beautiful woman.
Right.
You know, we're likened unto the bride, and Yahweh as the bridegroom. You know? This is Second Chronicles 36 and 15. And Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, the power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending because he had compassion on his people.
Right, guess what? You know, how about Shema Shai always had his men out here, man. Always, man. All right, and that word betimes, I believe it means like early, you know, constantly, man. All right, early, man. And guess what? This is the compassion. You know, here it is. You got privacy unfolding, you know, unraveling, you know, in the last days, in the last days of the last days. But guess what? How about Shema Shai still got his men out here, you know, so that way you can, repent, man. You know,
where was Joel Osteen compassion when there was a storm and flood in Houston?
Through that money,
huh? Where was that at? And then where's the spirit to be pissed off about it? See, all you people are hypocrites, man. You're hypocrites. You don't have the spirit to really want to get out of here.
Right.
But you know what? Why he probably didn't want his ass in there? Because he got money to get up in there.
Yeah.
Fucking plumber just found checks in the wall.
Right.
And he gave his ass like 5% of it. You know, as a reward.
He was probably putting the money up when they was knocking. Like, just a minute.
Right. Yep.
You know?
See, those niggas are janky, man. You know, fucking, right, yeah, janky, that movie, right, janky promoters, man. You know?
Hey, man, the Lord is putting a spirit on us to desire righteous justice. See, what we're speaking about is justice.
Right, righteousness. At the end of the day, all we want is the kingdom where we can live in righteousness.
We want the order.
Without seeing Edomites. Because at the end of the day, it's going to show real ways of bad drink. Now, of course, we're going to get vengeance. He's going to do 1,000 years of hardcore slavery.
Right.
But we just want a righteous world without looking at your ass.
Right, man.
That's going to be pleasure.
So, the whole nation as a whole, they're the cancer of the earth, starting off with the Edomite elites, man. That's why he says how Shai be in a position, he's going to cut off that long disease, man. All right, listen, the whole world is at disease because of this damn devil. You know, he got to be taken out, man.
You got to be cut off.
Real.
You need that chemotherapy treatment.
Yeah.
Shit, well, that's radiation.
Yeah, the nuclear. Yep.
It says because he had compassion on his people.
Right, on his people. All right, not upon Edomites. Not upon. This proves that this word is only meant for the nation of Israel, man. All right.
But Paul said he was an apostle to the Gentiles,
right?
Right. Yeah. You know what proves that? The book of Galatians.
Boom.
But you know what else is written in the book of Galatians? Jew nor Greek.
That's right. And guess what? Those Greeks are Israelites, man. All right. And guess what? And also those Greeks, were forced to be Greeks by the actual Greeks who Hellenization. All right. Guess what? That shit it wasn't soft and sweet. Gruesome, brutal. They hung on babies. You know.
They killed that woman because
man.
the woman had some integrity and honor to her. They said, we're gonna sacrifice our sons. They said, okay. They killed the woman and babies, man. So it got to the point where people were afraid to die. That's really what keeps our people in bondage. They don't understand death.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Esau tells you everybody dies, but not everybody lives. So they want you to feel like, man, no matter what, at least I experience something in this life.
Yep.
They're not hopeful of the next life to come or eternity. Yeah. What's that fucking Moloch mascot?
I heard them gonna say.
What's that shit?
Yeah.
Fucking demon. Wicked men of Israel, bro.
And this is exactly why the Lord has to destroy you people, especially 2/3, man.
Yes.
All right. You niggas have to go because if you niggas are still here, all right, y'all gonna be still, joining hand with Esau, man. And trying to uphold the Egypt. You know.
There's two reasons why Jake, 2/3 of Jake, got to go with the nation of Esau, because Esau was given the earth, so he's got to go so we can rule the earth, and then 2/3 got to go so we can rule the earth in righteousness. You see? So it all plays out perfectly, because the white man is devil. All right, well, niggas is devils too.
Yeah.
All right, niggas is devil too, man. You know?
They're worse, man.
You had a fucking black Christian pastor rubbing his Ariana Grande's nipple on live television. What was her name? Ariana Grande?
Singer.
Man, rubbing on her shit, man. During a fucking memorial. You know? I don't know if you brothers remember that shit? They had a whole cuff. And he's just going like this. and God bless. Ready.
Man, see, man, that's one thing too. Like you niggas are worse than Esau. Like for example, like the cops, man. You know, listen, a Israelite cop is worse than an Edomite officer, man. Like they go full throttle on Jake, man. You know, because why? Because Jake is the pit bull of those Edomite cops, man.
Yeah, you actually. That's funny you said, because to a degree that's true. You actually have. We've seen it.
Yeah.
Where you had it, not us. We've seen it. Right. Where the Edomite cop had to pull the fucking Jake cop away from the citizen. The dude was expressing his amendment rights, and he was like, he's just barking at him, and the nigga he had to pull him off him.
That's enough, buddy. That's enough.
Damn.
Come on, boy. Come on.
That's how they do, man.
Yep.
If you get caught in these prisons, man, they will beat your ass up in there, man. They'll set you up, COs and shit. This is a grimy ass world.
And just like that movie American Skin with my man, I forgot his name, like Nate, something like that. It was the scene. They were in the precinct, and then you had one of the prisoners. There was like a black cop was worse than a white cop. You know, so Jake even know, you know.
No, you've heard Jake say that. Yeah. Like Jake said, are in the hood that are in that life. They're like, nah. Somebody was like, you more black cops. They worse. They do us worse. You seen the one cop? It was like in Baltimore. He walked up to the Jake sit and just started wailing on him, and they fired his dumb black ass. That's what you get, you know, because you got a lot of Israelite men and women in the police force being fucking demons. You know how demonic the Spanish black women are as police.
Oh my!
Holy shit, bro! You want to talk about a scary sight? She not only got the America behind her, now he gave her ass a badge and a gun.
You gave a baby a pair of scissors to run around with, man.
You gave an unstable creature.
And he said, "Now you could kill."
Rice is to kill.
Right. Yeah.
A little more, it says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High.
Yep, the white man gave me food.
Just like right now.
We were standing right here about 2-3 years ago, right? About 3 years ago, a bald-headed Greek. All right, he might have been a Jew, but I call him a Greek, right? No, it was a Greek. Stood right there, walked by with a paper bag, and yelled over while we was talking about MOTB and said, "White man gave me food." And now where is he? Somewhere with 2 X's on his eyes with 3 needles.
His homies too.
It says, and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord rose against his people.
Yeah, you know how they misuse you? They'll come up slithering. So what's Deuteronomy say? The Sonetta would fucking that demon polite when they came against our elders. And look at what happened. The law of bearing false witness, man. What he accused our elders of, that befell him.
Beautiful.
In a very grotesque way.
That's prophecy. The scripture says, he that diggeth the pit shall fall therein.
Right.
You gotta dig the pit for it. The Most High will make your ass fall right in.
The pit got so deep you couldn't get out. He was trying to climb out like Batman.
Right.
You know?
That's spiritual too in itself.
You know?
Proving Esau going into slavery soon, man.
It says until there was no remedy. There's no if the Most High, Salak, if the Most High don't get rid of 2/3, they're just gonna join hand with our enemies and help to destroy us.
They'll take us out.
Don't you know it was niggas that was helping lead Antiochus into the temple? They let him in. They let him in the city, bro. All right. How you think he was able to get into the temple? Because he was dealing with wicked priests. You know, there was niggas that built the place of exercise at Jerusalem, working out naked in Jerusalem, man.
Well, it was Jake that translated the Hebrew to the Greek for the Septuagint. You know?
Some niggas that helped. It was a Jake and the Roman military that helped destroy in 78.
Well, it was the Buffalo Soldiers that helped Esau take in.
Nobody hates niggas more than niggas, man.
Or the Judas and the Black Messiah.
You know what shows that? Dave Chappelle, Bixby.
Yep.
Played Bixby.
Yep.
You know, they took off the fucking KKK mask, he was a nigger.
Yep.
And then he divorced his wife because she was a nigger lover.
Oh,
He was
man.
devoted.
Bro.
He was devoted to hating Jake, man.
You know, that shows you that Boondocks, what's the dude name?
Uncle Ruckus. I hate you, man.
You got a lot of, well, I'm going to tell y'all something. You got a lot of racist members of Esau that are Jakes, man.
Yep.
They got that real hatred. Those are Jakes up in there.
Like that movie.
American History X is a prime example. That man's an Israelite. And then he got mad because the Edomites weren't banging as hard as he was. So he left them niggas. And then I ain't going to tell you, they did this shit.
Yeah.
But they did to him. Then he got out and reformed. His brother, it's all a true story.
Yep.
Then his brother got killed, who's a Jake too, by another Jake. And then he became a police activist. And then he brings out all the racist profiling that the system of America does to black and brown people. Straight in your face. And he looks like a white history substitute teacher.
Yep.
You know? You got to be spiritual in this thing, man. I'm going to say this too. You got a lot of Hamites that are Edomites. Okay? So you can't just be like, oh, black, this. You got to be spiritual, man. You got to be spiritual. Not all Israel literally is Israel. You got a lot of black running governors that are Edomites, man. You know? The question's out about G-Man. You know?
Right.
And Candace Owens.
Right, yeah.
You know? You don't know. And that one big gum nigga, he went to shake like Biden's hand and he left him hanging on stage.
Oh, yeah.
He smiles and his lip curls on the top of his teeth. You know? And I don't think that's a Jake, man.
Got a lot of terrorists.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
I don't think Jake really understands the severity of a curse.
Right.
Okay? In the world, you heard curse and you were like, ooh.
Oh, shit, right.
But now you hear curse and it's kind of like, read it again. Like, bro, you need to understand. This is a major thing.
It's happening right now.
It's a spiritual judgment that goes on without being seen with the naked eye. All you see is the aftermath of that curse.
Right,
you know?
right.
You don't see the spiritual significance that takes place, man. And that curse, it's more than black on black crime. Because that curse, okay, can happen in the workplace. It can happen through the woman, adultery. You know, it can happen with the family. It can happen financially, physically, emotionally, you know, mentally.
Yeah, man, that's why you just got to use wisdom, you know, soft words, etc. You know, I went to use the restroom at work, and as I was walking back, this Jake was just mugging me, you know, like he wanted to kill me. I just said, hey, what's up, man? And I just kept it moving, you know, like you don't gotta look at me like that. I mean, I am the one trying to make you drink the juice.
Right.
And
the Lord's gonna extinct niggas. Okay? It's 2021. It's 2022. Being what you know as a nigga is becoming extinct.
And then you be a man, you know, people get offended. People were offended at us being men.
Yep.
You know, I had to go talk to this Edomite on the job, and they got offended that I knew how to carry myself out people. He's like, oh shit. You know, like they don't like you being smart, speaking up for yourself, none of that.
At my job, this bitch called me a sexist. What the fuck do you mean I'm a sexist? What the fuck? What are you talking about? You know, that proves that the Israelite man is oppressor, man. You know, we can have no say so. You know, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But then you got this dumbass creature over here spewing all kinds of things through her neck. You know, that's why niggas and women are gonna perish, man.
Niggas and niggas.
Right, niggadems.
Bitch does everything based upon how she feel at that second. That's it.
Emotional stable creatures.
Beware of the nigga people, man.
Real.
That should be a movie.
Beware of the beast man and the nigga people.
Yes. It says, so that the man that is tender and young, or that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
It said evil. It said evil, bro, towards his brother. And what did Yahushua say? He said, you gonna know that you are my disciples by the love and show towards one another. You know?
when you look at the translation, that word goes into hostile. So like the brother said, there it is. We live in a country where we are segregated to use the bathroom. Now you can both go in at whatever bathroom you want, but now the nigga that was once segregated to use it, he looking at you like, what's up? Yeah. A nigga like that gotta go. Right, you gotta go.
What can you do with that?
What building can we get from this? What leveling up can you get? There should be more people mad at black people.
It really should though.
It says, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Yeah, a lot of niggas, they get a so-called decent woman, just like our children that came. Yeah. We got that woman pregnant. She said, hey, mine.
Elena.
Yeah, man. She was straight.
Beautiful.
He was straight, man. You look how he did it.
Look how he did it.
You actually have grimy niggas that do woman.
Yep.
And they take it out on everybody.
Yep. And she takes it out on you. Because we actually are genuine beings. You see? We're actually genuine men. Where we know in the spirit the order of things and how to deal with our women. And that's another thing. Not to get on women, but the spirit's bringing out, we know how to handle our women. We're not just like, Second Timothy. Like, we know how to be with our women because we understand captivity too. The thing is, we need women, if you're gonna beat, she gonna beat you halfway. There's too much going on as us as a nation where I can't heal you while we are still being healed as well. We need to heal together.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
For real, man.
Gotta go. Guess what, brothers? It's happening. Okay? Where you gotta go. Straight up, knew you're an Israelite, and guess what? You gotta go, man. You're a demon. Alright? I met a few in this truth. Not even looking, it just happened. And I'm like, you gotta go, man. I'm good. Because I know where I'm at in my life and teaching and walking in faith. I don't need you a part of that. Right. And you're not trying to change. So take your black ass down the street. That's a black Hebrew Israelite.
Yep.
Right. Evil. That's a nigga for you.
Yep.
The nigga people.
Yep. You had called for Isaiah 6 and 9?
Yes, I did.
Or 9 is...
Yeah, Isaiah 6 and 9.
Yep, you want that? This is Isaiah, and it will prove that Jake got demons. We're talking about this, and you could be getting offended right now. Why are you getting offended about a toothpaste commercial if you're brushing your teeth? You see?
It's the gospel. Let's get offended for the good news.
The correction.
True,
right.
It's true. It's out of love. It says this is the compassion. You're supposed to get your ass cut.
Look at David Goggins. Right. If I'm sitting there and I feel overweight and out of shape, and then he's just rebuking fat people, then in my mind, I shouldn't get mad at him rebuking the fat people. I should get mad at the fat. Right. You know what I mean? Like, man, I need to fix something.
But y'all should look that guy up. He has a beautiful spirit of how to deal with the mental battle. He's just not in the faith.
No.
But he really goes in because he was open. Yeah. He's struggling. Just last week, he's an Israelite. Yeah,
he's probably like a war general or an ancient philosopher.
I can see that. Being a great warrior. He's a fucking Navy SEAL.
Oh,
the hardest.
Elite.
The hardest of the hard to get into.
Navy SEAL Marine.
Way above the Marines. You got to do all type of rigorous swim tests and shit. Hold your breath for 15 minutes.
You got to drown.
Yeah.
You got to actually drown to be in that shit. And then come back. That's a mental
battle. Yes. Yeah. But hey, it says not many mighty.
So we have to learn this in the spirit. And then we come across jewels like that, and then we take some of it and use it for us.
Hell yeah, the elders in the chat put me on that, man. That's very powerful.
It really is, though.
It's beautiful.
You ready for that, brother? Isaiah 6 and 9, and it reads, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Yep, they hear us, but they
don't hear me though.
Right, they don't hear me though. They listen.
Well, that's beautiful, man. You got ears, but you can't hear what we say.
We had this Jake woman like a camp ago. Yeah. Or when the brothers were here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible, man.
Man, that was
about that.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
It's embarrassing.
Man, I caught that too.
And it says, and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Yep.
Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Be healed, right, man? The Most High got the spirit clogged up right now, man. All right? These niggas, all right, are man, they're so far gone, man. All right? Because why? Because if you keep going, Bob Bushaw, if you keep going, it's like, it's going to say,
Verse 11, then said I, Lord, how long? Right, how long, man?
Right.
How long I got to deal with this pack of bulls, mini Tekashi 6ix9ines, man? You know, how long do I got to deal with WAP and you know what I mean?
And drill
music.
And
blonde tip dread swinging.
That's all you niggas are. It's sagging pants, dreads, and making gun gestures with your hand. That's it.
They're a circus.
You know, you do that on Facebook, you get all the
And they're blowing smoke.
You know, you put a few blunts on, you good.
And then if Jake was in the right spirit, World Star would go out of business.
They would fucking run the company down.
They would file for bankruptcy.
Just like you niggas run up in Louis Vuitton, you should run up in there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you should run up in Jimmy Iovine and all of these guys, man. You know?
Yep. And it reads, how long? And he answered, until the cities, the hoods, right, the projects, the ghettos, the prisons,
the barrios, the slums,
the gangbangers, the flags,
the jets, PJs,
until the cities be wasted without inhabitant.
Without inhabitant.
And why? Because you got to kill the man, the woman, and the offspring.
Yeah.
What did Cain say? He said, they put me on to it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
He said, my daddy was drug dealing. Then my mom would use him. Then he got to beat her up.
Yep.
His first murder he witnessed was from his father.
Yep.
You see, the man, the woman, and the offspring.
Yeah, man. And then that movie shows you how it was basically like a recurring cycle. You know, he became what his father was.
Pow, pow, punk ass.
Yep.
Remember? Don't teach my son how to do drive-bys.
That movie it beautifully shows you the curses that we under, man.
Yeah.
That a lot of our people, the Lord ain't pull them out of that, so they fall victim to it. Mm-hmm. That's why at the end, that's what happened to him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why the guy he met in prison, he said, I don't know you.
Yeah.
You ain't right, me.
That's right.
He's with his woman, Jada fucking Pinkett.
And her entanglements.
Right, no. There's a meme now. No Jada Pinkett for him against me, shut up.
Right.
Damn right.
You got Will Cook Smith. You know, this man, fuck man.
I don't even, you know, I believe that's probably witchcraft. They just probably doing that to put that spirit out in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, they probably can still be together. We don't.
Well, they're swingers.
Yeah.
What they didn't mention, which I knew this in the world, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett were open relationships. They were swingers. So that's how they told you they kept the relationship going. They would pop other people. Shit. So that's an effing lie, man.
That was Tupac.
Tupac was an industry plant battling his sexual preference.